green light. Know these buckets, I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grimy like Chanel Ave travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan lost. While I write my notes in the captain's log. Courtside, course shit. I need my name up on the Forbes before it's just another on the Porter Porsches. Endorsements. You was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more chips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this leg.
The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And, of course, Devin Vassell. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
Now, Gilgeous Alexander. After the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Holmgren wide open. And the three off target. And here's the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. LeBron outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shoots a fader. Shooting foul as the whistle. Blows. He'll shoot two free throws. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Oubre outside. Pass to Suggs. And so just over a minute and a half played. The three from LeBron. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
3 points.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Camby the screen. Here's the three. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. 1:52 left to play in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the 15-footer, again, Oklahoma City.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Suggs. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Dort has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Got one on Holmgren.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
And he nails the third. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Over in the corner, Williams. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Lakers trail. On the wing, James. 5 points in the game. It's good.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And here is LeBron. 7 points in the game. Puts up a three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Pass to Brown. LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three. Again, James missing. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Holmgren. And that one hits back iron. James in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assisted by
James has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. Paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those too. Kevin, certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Johnson. Rejected by Campbell. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
On the wing, Johnson. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Substitution on the floor.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Trailing by 5. Pass to Hartenstein. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
13 fouls.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Pass to Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Oubre outside. Inside to the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Hachimura penetrating. Rebound by Johnson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. And there it is for him.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Lakers leading by 5. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. And that one is good from Suggs.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Suggs. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Here we are sizing up G.A. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. .52 seconds left in the second quarter. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Hachimura. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wallace with the ball. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Suggs. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Campbell. To the inside. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finished off the break. And 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is SGA at his best. Running the floor, playing with pace.
Here's Suggs. And the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lakers leading by 11. Oubre outside. Pass to Campbell. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Holmgren the screen. Latrey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Pass to Williams. Hachimura grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Hachimura. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hachimura's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot, high post. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Suggs looking around. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You love Jalen's ability right there to absorb the contact and continue through the play. He's going to get stronger with time. That's going to get easier and easier.
Suggs no good on the free throw. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You look at James, what a contribution.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Johnson. Hamby with the block. .129 left to play here in the third. And it's James missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Nice move. Outside, Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Now here's LeBron. 14 points for him. Down low. Oubre outside. Outside, James. Shoots over Dort. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt. Pass to Brown. James looking around. Second chance shot. James gets inside and finishes.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Johnson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage.
The Lakers, 43.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Holmgren in the corner. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. Oubre on the wing. Back to Suggs. Lakers passing it around. Pass to James. And the dunk by James.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Shoots the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man. See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Now Suggs. Drives to the hoop.
That is elite athleticism. Mr. Suggs, can you put on a show for us?
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Back to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Isaac. To the middle. Pocket 6. And finished off by LeBron.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can feel the excitement in the building.
Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. You start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. James cooking from deep.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
LeBron slashes inside. Count that one.
Well, 6'8" and 200. Who knows how many pounds? But the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sports.
Pass to Holmgren. His three-pointer's off the mark. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Lakers lead by 13. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Suggs. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, that's on my brother's soul. Crossing my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me when I me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I'm Mr. Old Streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching on the highway. Riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Want a trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break. They just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for these, then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my, I must admit I gotta cut up. Tidy with the, grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit. I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick. That's on my brother's soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me, wanna me. Split left for me, and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Gibraltar or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines. A JB, cape up on his shoulders with the Mike Prince pulled about the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And that's tragic. We the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steer. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
For the real, ones who build what we make here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels. You just fake in the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now a keepsake. To keepsake, it's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would fold. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.